Mom sells deceased son's bed, buyer returns days later and says look in trunk. Being a mother is the world's most wonderful feeling. Everyone in the family is super excited to welcome a new family member. Valerie too was filled with happiness when she learned that she was pregnant, and without wasting any time, the woman went shopping for baby stuff. Unfortunately, during the delivery, the doctors gave her the most dreadful news: she had given birth to a stillborn child. After returning, Valerie decided to sell off the stuff, especially the crib she had bought. A week later, the buyer called to return the crib, but what came back to her was a heartwarming gift. It felt like her whole world was shattered. The things she had dreamt for her son went all in vain. Valerie had also decided the boy's name even before he was born. The mother chose to call him Noah. The woman had built the whole nursery for her unborn child and did everything to make sure that the child would come out healthy. But then a few days before the delivery date, she felt that something was wrong. The young mother couldn't feel the baby moving inside her womb. She went into panic mode. Unfortunately, the mother's intuition turned out to be correct when she delivered a stillborn baby. The doctor passed on the most dreaded news that every mother fears to hear. The reason the fetus had stopped moving was that the umbilical cord had become pinched in the uterus. As a result, the oxygen and the food or the nutrients that are supplied to the child were cut off, leading to the unborn baby's demise. It is hard to imagine the emotional trauma Valerie must have gone through. She was living the worst nightmare, and the nursery the woman had built was a constant reminder that there would be no one playing in that room. For over a year, the poor lady was fighting the sadness and the depression she had to go through after losing her child. Thankfully, one day she decided it was time to move on and lead her life with a positive attitude. Valerie took all the baby stuff out of the room and opened a garage sale for those who wished to buy it. The most difficult thing for her to let go of was the crib, so she decided to keep it. However, when an old man spotted the crib during the garage sale, he immediately asked for its price. The man had something amazing planned for the crib, although at that time he had no idea about the heart-wrenching story. With a little bit of hesitance and a heavy heart, Valerie agreed to a price and said goodbye to the last piece of her son's reminder. The old man Gerald had come with his wife, and while he was on his way with the crib, the woman told the story to his wife. The wife's eyes were filled with tears, and she too was crushed that such a young woman had to face the loss of losing a baby. The old man had made up his mind that he was going to return the crib, but not in its original form. Apparently, the man had some experience in making furniture, so he began his work. For a few days, Gerald was in his garage turning the crib into a beautiful piece of furniture, a bench to be exact. After his masterpiece was complete, the man took the bench to Valerie's house. The moment she came out and saw the crib transformed into a bench, the woman broke into tears. The painful memory of Noah had now become a place where the mother could sit and feel close to her baby. In an interview, Gerald explained his emotions and said that it was fun to do something like this. Valerie also said, "It's amazing. And there's good people out there. There's proof." A small act of kindness had made a Mother's Day, and she would never get such a beautiful couple.